Like, living and grinding, hustling and hey. Let's get the money, the bands, the racks, the cash, whatever it's called. Let's get it on. These haters, these lions, these snakes, these.
At small forward, standing 6'8", Tobias Harris.
Walker with it. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Embiid. Young is out there with Kemba Walker. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Siakam in at the power forward position. Here's Embiid. Shoots over Lillard. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor. But inside is where he can really utilize that size.
You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Anderson. It's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Young passes to Embiid. Right side, Antetokounmpo. Okongwu grabs the board. And so Lillard will bring it up for Raleigh. Inside. A fader. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes played. That's tipped. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact. And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Walker against Lillard. Pulls it up. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Walker's got his second bucket.
And a capable scorer from anywhere on the floor. You give Walker those kinds of looks, and he's going to make you pay.
So timeout called here, the first for Raleigh.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
And Raleigh going with a whole new group out there. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Edwards. Back to Anthony. Outside for Harrington. The pass to Anthony. From deep three-point range. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
I'm not sure if anyone on the team has the green light from there. Definitely not him.
It's the kind of shot that gives hero ball a bad name and causes your coach to consider another line of work.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for Embiid. Siakam inside the three-point line. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Jimmy Butler is on it, staying alert, finds his man breaking free.
Outside Jordan. Pass to Anthony. 1:53 left to play in the first. Hits it from three-point range.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Keeps the defense guessing. They don't know who to try to take away.
Mitchell, and Jordan sends it back.
Impeccable timing on the rejection. Jordan takes pride in his defensive capabilities.
And he gets the bucket. Anthony's got 5 points so far.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
1:21 left in the first quarter. Walker the pass to Adebayo. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his first foul. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Chris Middleton. Kyle Lowry.
.114 left in the first quarter of the game. And Middleton the bucket on the assist by Adebayo.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
And you talk about guys who play with that chip on their shoulder. Bam Adebayo has not forgotten he was cut from the U.S. national team in 2019.
And Greg, in fact, he told those close to him, they will pay. A little extra motivation, fuel for the fire.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Adebayo on the follow.
A tireless worker. You don't have to call plays for Adebayo for him to score.
Anthony taking his time here. There's the three. The shot, no good. Anthony's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Robinson with the block. They retain possession. Raleigh trails by 3. Outside Anthony. From deep. From beyond the arc and then some. Anthony's got a couple of threes now in the first for Raleigh.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
We come back right after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Raleigh?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Brandon Ingram's out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then there's Lowry. And it's Gobert in at the center. Count that one, and the Raleigh lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from Kyle Lowry. Lobs it up for Jordan. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. And here is Ingram.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Raleigh leading by 3. Here's Edwards. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Edwards got 5 points now in the quarter.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
And he lobs it up toward the rim and slam dunk by Ingram.
Because of that length, Ingram can catch that pass no matter where you put it.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Raleigh. Here's Edwards. Kept alive.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kane's team.
Some changes for Raleigh. Okongwu's checked in for Jordan. Okoro comes in for Edwards. And Halliburton subbed in for Lillard. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. And Halliburton slams it in.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Now, Antetokounmpo. The three. Al Harrington grabs the board. Raleigh leading by 7.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
Now, here is Young. Tight defense on him. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
Young pass to Giannis. Outside Butler. There's Beal with the 3. Raleigh with the rebound. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. The finish. And finished off by Beal.
And an incredible display of awareness there. Giannis, a great read on the defensive end and understands this team wants to run.
Raleigh calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Catching up on the changes for Raleigh. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Haslem. Anderson comes in for Okoro. And Lillard subbed in for Halliburton. Mitchell with it. Lillard picks him up. Count that one, and the Raleigh lead has been cut down to 5 on the bucket for Mitchell.
Nice finish by Donovan Mitchell. If you're the defense, you have to get back in a hurry and match up.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Raleigh shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Adebayo is checked in for Embiid. He's off on the second.
Anderson has always been a dependable role player, a strong forward with a gorgeous stroke there from deep.
And it's blocked, but they'll get another chance. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Anderson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Walker's shot is off. Raleigh leading by 5. Down low. Here's Jordan. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jordan's got 6 points in the quarter.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
.56 seconds left to play in the first half. Up top, Walker. Covered by Lillard. Shots good by Walker.
And it's always stood out to me how under control
Walker is on his drives. He doesn't just have a nice burst. He's got incredible body control.
For 3 points, Harrington. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
.35 seconds left in the second quarter. The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
They are at their best when Mitchell pushes the action. His aggressiveness raises the level of this team.
Pass to Anderson. Now here's Harrington. He has 5. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
That's a 2-pointer from Walker. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Walker's got 8. 5 seconds left here in the second. Lillard from outside. And Raleigh another 3.
And if you look at the stats for unassisted jump shot percentage, Lillard is always around the top. He can drain those pull-up jumpers as well as anybody in our league.
And so it's Raleigh heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big... We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been quite a game for Cole Anthony.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
We've got Damian Lillard. Jackson is out there with Okongwu. Then there's Anderson. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Raleigh calls timeout.
Timeout. Start it.
Robinson's checked in for Raleigh. Anthony comes in for Damian Lillard.
High character kid, well spoken. In fact, Mitchell's pre-draft interviews helped him rocket up the board.
Walker against Anthony. That 3 off the mark. Well, Greg, Pascal Siakam won Most Improved Player in the league in 2019, and as we've talked about, had a case for it again in the 2020 voting.
I tell you, Siakam's play jumped so much again. He deserved the recognition. He continued to press himself to be an elite forward, rare for a former MIP winner to even be considered for the award more than once.
Here's Walker, 11 points in the game. Siakam outside. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
If you're the defense, not much you can do. Donovan Mitchell had his mind made up. Bad intentions.
And here's Anthony from the arc, and it's Anthony again missing.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down. After hitting 3 straight, they finally miss one. But you can see the rhythm coming out of the half.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Walker the pass to Siakam. To the inside. And Siakam throws it down.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Anthony against Walker. Passes to Anderson. Here's Harris. Anderson with the ball. 4 on the clock. Shoots the 3. Siakam pulls it in. Mitchell in the corner. Over Robinson. That one off the back iron and out. And here is Raleigh now. Jackson dishes to Robinson. Shoots over Walker. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist by Jackson. And Raleigh leads by 3.
The defense is there, but because of the height disparity, there's no real contest.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse.
And, of course, Jared Jackson Sr. played in the NBA for over a decade.
And yes, Jared Jackson Jr., he talks about watching his dad, learning what it takes to be a professional in this league. That prepared Jackson Jr. to make an impact early on.
And a new group getting ready for Raleigh. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Jackson. Haslam comes in for Robinson. Al Harrington's checked in for Harris. And Halliburton subbed in for Anderson. Here's Young. Siakam trying to free himself up. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Halliburton and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And as it goes out of bounds, Raleigh able to keep the ball here. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Ingram, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. The pass to Halliburton.
2 minutes.
And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Halliburton's got 6 points. Halliburton's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lays it up and banks it in.
And how about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
Here's Halliburton. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Wow. With the defense bearing down on him, he calmly flips in the reverse.
Raleigh shooting their third free throw shot of the game. There's 1:34 left in the third quarter. Butler passes to Giannis. Makes it off the glass. 8 points for him.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
And it's Halliburton missing. Antetokounmpo looking it over. In the corner, it's Ingram. With the teardrop, and it's good on the layup. And that's now 6 points for Brandon Ingram.
A wiry guy with great body control. Ingram can adjust in the face of good defense.
Halliburton passes to Haslam. And here's Halliburton. And the shot goes down. And Raleigh leads by 2.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the third. Young with no one around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Hard to defend Trae Young from out there because he's a master at creating space.
Halliburton, that's good. Halliburton's got 9 points now in the quarter.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
Ingram passes to Siakam. Here's Butler. They grab their own miss, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
And here's Young from the arc. No good. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. The Eastern Conference All-Stars up by 1. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Antetokounmpo. Young is out there with Mitchell. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. And he stepped in the line, so they turn it over. Some changes for Raleigh. Jared Jackson. He's checked in for Haslam. And it's Anderson in for Al Harrington. Middleton outside. Drills the three-pointer.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trays. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
Right wing. Here's Edwards. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Edwards inside, defended by Middleton. The shot's good.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
And you know what? There was probably a better matchup on the floor, but when it goes in, nobody complains.
The high post shot. Mitchell's shot is good.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Raleigh calls timeout.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Some changes for Raleigh. Robinson comes in for Okongwu. And Halliburton subbed in for Damian Lillard. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David. Chris Middleton's checked in for Bradley Beal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's the floater, and it's Walker laying it in.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Halliburton. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
And here's Walker. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Lets the 3 fly. Robinson pulls it in. Raleigh trails by 7. Anderson with the ball. Now defended by Embiid. Anderson's shot is off.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Offensive rebound, knocked away. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And here is Raleigh now. Robinson against Mitchell. Robinson passes to Halliburton. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Halliburton's got 14 points here in the second half.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul. Embiid finds Ingram. Mitchell trying to free himself. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Out to the right wing. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
2 shots.
That's good from Halliburton. Udonis Haslem. He's checked in for Robinson. Both good from the line that time.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance. And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
Walker against Anthony. Here's Siakam. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Udonis Haslem.
Tough to contain Siakam around the rim. He has underrated strength.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Nice job extending the lead and making this a 2-possession game now.
The 3 from Anthony. But they recover it. Harrington dishes to Jackson. The 3 from Anthony. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one. Anthony against Walker. To the middle. Here's Embiid. He can't hit that time, and it's Raleigh taking it the other way. Right side Jackson trying to find Haslem and gets it to him. Deep 2 from Anthony. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Anthony's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, clutch basket, even with him being on the short end of the stick, size-wise.
At this time of the game, he does not care who's on him. If they need a big bucket, he's the one.
A 3-pointer is right on target.
And he's kind of always had that shoot-first mentality for a point guard. And when you can shoot it like Walker, it's not necessarily a bad thing. Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Walker against Anthony. Lets it go from deep. Does not go down. That miss makes him 7 for 12 in the game. There's the lob to Jackson. Money!
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Now Walker. Latrey nails the triple.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Absolutely. They're within striking distance, but they have to make pretty much every shot.
And the three-point shot really has been their best friend here tonight.
He's been huge from deep. That's where he's done most of his damage. And if they need another three, he'll be the guy.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Guys, your thoughts?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
These are the plays that people remember. I can't wait to see what he has devised.
And a new group getting ready for Raleigh. Robinson's checked in for Jared Jackson. Edwards comes in for Al Harrington. Anderson, he's checked in for Okoro. And Halliburton subbed in for Anthony. Got it!
The youngster's not going to buckle or fold. Donovan Mitchell is not afraid of the moment.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Edwards passes to Haslam. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's just being out of sync, and at the worst time, costly.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
And you always know what you're going to get from Walker from the line. He's been a solid, consistent free throw shooter his entire career.
You have to admire how calm he is under pressure at the free throw line in a key situation.
Raleigh calls timeout. They trail by 3. 12 seconds left in the fourth. Raleigh making a switch here. Twelve seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Robinson kicks to Edwards. Over Middleton. Off target from the wing. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.